What's up, guys? We're going to be playing against the Sentinel and the Embryon Sentinel. This is going to be the final boss in Borderlands pre-sequel. I'm going to be using the oppressed rifle with a damage of 193. I'm going to be using a RPG with a damage of 3972, which this really is a good RPG. I really wouldn't recommend getting that particular RPG if you ever find it around. Not for this boss fight, but I was able to use it anyways. Alright, this is the first boss. First of the two bosses you're going to be fighting against. You definitely don't want to be shooting at her when she's doing that spin with her sword. Otherwise, those bullets will come right back to you. Alright. Yeah, it will definitely put some damage to you. Alright. Okay, I'm using the Enforcer class, just in case you don't know. I'm going, you're definitely going to want to use your Wolf and Saint against this guy too. I mean, you can use all the help you can get to take this guy down as quick as you can. When you see him up in the air like that, when you take his whole shield down, when he comes down, you definitely want to jump. Otherwise, your shield will take a good beating. I believe this guy has 3 stages. He has a fire stage. Oh, I can't honestly remember to tell you. This here is 3 or 4 stages that you'll be taking down his whole shield. Then he'll just recharge back up when he goes into the middle of this room. So, yeah, it's impossible to kill him right when you take his shield down until you get to the last stage. Like I said again, I think it's like 3 or 4 stages. We're on the second stage right now. Best thing to do against this boss is just to move around a lot. You definitely don't want to take a good blunt of his hits. Use the environment for your advantage as well. Definitely want to avoid those lava eruptions, if that's what you want to call them. I'm really just going to mainly focus on the boss. Yeah, see what those shock waves could do to you. Definitely don't want to worry about taking those sidekicks down. I mean, you want to use them when you go down, because you know otherwise it'll be impossible to take the boss down if you want to have a second chance. So just really don't mess with those people, like I'm doing right now. Best to just leave them alone and just use them to help you get back up. Alright, as you can already tell, he's in his 3rd stage. I think this is his freeze stage. Yeah, he's pretty tough there. This is a very long, drawn-out boss fight too. Now, in case you don't know, you know, after beating the boss fights and everything, you can also, in the DLC, I believe, you could actually fight against the Invincible Sentinel and the Invincible Embryon Sentinel. They're a lot tougher than bosses you're fighting right now. So if you really want a good, tough competition after fighting these bosses, you definitely want to get the DLC. Because there's a much tougher version of these 2 bosses. If you want a good challenge, I would highly recommend it there. I'm probably going to post that video up, probably going to post it up next week. So it looks like it turns out that there's 3 stages, not 4 stages like I was saying. 1, 2, 3. You have to worry about. 1, 2. Yeah, there's 3 stages. I was having to count there. So I took the Sentinel down. You might as well want to pick up as much supplies as you can, because now you got big ol' Embryon Sentinel coming out of the ground. Just want to make sure you're ready to fight him. Got a good time lapse to collect some things on the ground. That first Sentinel gave out a lot of moon rocks, I've noticed. Him and from other sidekicks as well. Oh yeah, now you got big ol' Embryon Sentinel. I didn't realize when fighting him, you couldn't really put any damage to him when you're shooting rockets into his chest or arms or anything. I mean, the only damage you're going to take on fighting this guy is to the head. In front of his head. You can't shoot him from behind his head to the side of his head. You gotta shoot in front of his head. Now this boss is going to be much more long drawn out. Yeah, like you see, I tried shooting him in the chest and the back. I just couldn't put any damage towards him. I noticed that my wolf was shooting him into the head, and he was putting some damage to him, and that kind of told me, well, I need to be shooting into his head to take him out, because this was not doing the trick. Definitely want to jump around, probably land on those little pillars that comes out of the ground, because he'll electrify the ground through his stages. I think one stage is electrical, the second stage is the toxic waste. The third stage is, oh heck, I don't know, fire. He definitely has like 3 stages, like the first one, I believe. Yeah. It took me a while to figure out you have to shoot the head. Like, oh, there we go, it's the head we gotta shoot. Or when you take out his shield, you know, notice that a part of his head comes off. You know, I tried shooting behind his head and on the side of his head, so it just didn't work out too well. The only way you're going to do damage on this guy is shoot the front of his head. You definitely want to jump as much as you can to stay off that electrical floor. If you can jump on those pillars. I kind of had a hard time with that, honestly. Yeah, just keep on shooting at his head. Definitely want to take out your wolf and saint as much as you can. In case you go down, those guys can help you take down some sidekicks for a second win. Alright, I'm getting close to taking his first stage off. There we go, and there's no way you can actually kill him when he's in between his stages. He's going to go through his second stage. Like, why can't I kill him? Like, no, he's going through his second stage. You can't kill him. Now that I took off his shield, yeah, it's basically the same game plan from the first stage of his form. Yeah, when you get the DLC and play him when he's invincible, he's going to have different stages like the electrical and the toxic. And he's so much harder to take down too. I mean, you're going to definitely be taking a lot, putting a lot of shots into this guy. instead of 15 minutes like this whole match is going to probably be taking, it's probably going to be taking close to 25 to 30 minutes to be taking down the 2 bosses. So if you definitely want to fight, that's definitely something worth getting into there. All right. Definitely want to avoid his toxic pool. Definitely want to try to jump away just as much as you can, because that ball that he's creating will suck you in and he will take out. I mean, it's a very big explosion. You definitely want to avoid that. Whee! Jumping on his back. Try to be putting as much shots into it in front of his head as I can. What I went. Throwing some grenades at his face. I got those snowball grenades that I won in a optional mission earlier. Those grenades put about 2,400 of a damage rate. I believe that's right. Alright. Keep on hitting him. Notice when when you do get sucked into that explosion ball he's creating, it will put a lot of damage on you. I can take your whole shield and most of your health away. Come on, I'm almost finished with him. Getting there, I'm getting there, I'm getting there. That's how you take the old Embryo Sentinel out. And plus he lays out a lot of supplies too. Good luck, people. Have fun with them.